the jail I was in, it's shut down.
Oh, interesting.
There's ghosts inside that jail.
Right.
Which, there's a lot of spirits in there. I mean, a lot of people died horrible deaths, and they're still there.
Why did they shut it down?
Well, because underneath this jail, it's like Swiss cheese. I mean, so many tunnels have been made.
Right.
There's just holes running through everywhere.
Yeah.
It's over like 180 years old.
Where in Quito? I've lived in Quito before.
It's in El Sur by San Roque.
Okay.
Yeah, El Mercado San Roque.
Yeah, I think I lived in the south.
Okay.
Well, towards the south.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. Who knows? It's a huge city.
Yeah. Do you know where the Panecillo is? Where there's that angel on top of the mountain?
Yes.
I could see that angel from the jail.
Oh, okay. So I think we lived in the north then, because we lived on the other end of the city. It was pretty high end where we were.
Yeah. You were in the north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. Wow. So we went to that angel though. I remember that.
So from that angel, it's probably 5 minutes to the jail.
Right.
It's right there. I could see it every day.
It's super cold in Quito.
Yeah, it's very cold. I'll tell you, that place was all concrete and metal.
Yeah.
So at 6 a.m. when the doors pop and you come outside, it's like Jersey. You're breathing.
Yeah.
You see the air come out. It's just cold, man.
Yeah.
It's a cold
and then
place.
Guayaquil's the opposite. It's
steaming hot.
Steaming hot.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's no ventilation. What do you call it? Ventilation.
Yeah, there's no ACs. There's nothing.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So where did all those prisoners get moved to?
So they got moved to Guayaquil.
Yeah.
And this new jail called Turi. So it's another jail that's built like the American jails.
Yeah.
There's no more cell doors with walls and you can lock everything's bars. They could see right through it.
Yeah.
Concrete slab. Now there's 6 slabs in each cell.
Yeah.
They have the steel bath, the steel toilet, the steel sink, and like a mirror that's like all messed up. You could barely see yourself.
Wow.
You know how it is.
So that's new. And this is all the new president?
Yes.
And he's like taking it tough on crime.
He's taking it real tough on crime.
Yeah.
He wants to fix the country. I mean, not too long ago, one of the gangs went in and took over like Fox 5. Like the Fox 5 of Ecuador. They went into the news channel station. They put a grenade.
Right.
They blew with a dynamite stick the front door. They went inside. They had machine guns, dynamite grenades. They took over the channel live.
Right.
And they said, stop moving because they were moving the prisoners to La Roca, right? Like the head guys.
Yeah.
And they were like, we want him back. Stop doing this. So they want to be in the big jail. Number one, because they fear for their lives.
Right.
So when this guy, say Fito, they put him in the rock. He's there maybe with 1 or 2 of his people.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
He's a sitting duck.
He doesn't have 2,000 people that are willing to give their lives for him.
So he's got to pay out all this money.
So he might have to pay out. He might get extorted in there. I've seen things like that mafiosos come like to F block from another jail, and these guys are hardcore and they're getting extorted. They're paying up. They're paying for food for the whole block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if not, you're going to die.
What else are you going to do?
And we won't go to war here. We'll go to war when we get back to Guayaquil.
Right.
But here, you're going to pay up, kid.
Right.
So that's the way it works. Wow. So I'm sure when he got sent over there, he's calling his people like, I got to get back over there because, he's not safe there.
Right.
You know how many thousands of people want to kill this guy?
Yeah.
Because the other gangs, they got bounties on his head.
Yeah.
They put $100,000 on his head. You know how many people want to kill this guy?
Right.
They'll break in the jail just to kill him.
Literally.
They've sent drones from one side of the jail to the other and landed on top of his cell and exploded it with dynamite. And this is stuff you could look up on YouTube.
Yeah.
A drone landed on his maximum security wing, right where his cell was, and exploded.
Holy.
And luckily, he wasn't in the cell at the moment.
So when he escaped from La Roca.
He escaped from La Roca in like 2013, and then they captured him again. Oh. Now, he was taken to La Roca now, right? They took him there.
When did they recapture him?
They recaptured him. It wasn't too long. It was like days after.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Okay. I think it was out for like a month or something. Okay. They recaptured like 19 of them escaped. I think they recaptured like 18 of them like within 2 months, quickly. Because these are all like, they're all very named. They're
high profile. So they have to go after him.
They have to get him. They caught a couple in Colombia and they brought him back. But
when he just escaped, like 4 months ago,
he was in La Roca and then they took him back. He paid some judge for them to revoke the transfer to that jail, and they put him back in general population. Now, of course, the judge, you don't know, is he taking money or is he just doing it because he's scared?
Right.
Is he just doing it because there's 2,000 gang members on the street that will kill you if you don't send this guy back to general population?
Both.
So it's both things. Yeah. So take the $100,000 and chill, or you're going to die.
So when he got back to Gen Pop,
he had a medical visit. So when they take this guy out, since they know he's the top dog, he's like Pablo Escobar of the country.
Yeah.
They take him out, like 100 police officers.
Yeah.
And then they cover his head up.
Right.
So they cover his head up with a towel. Now they take him out, take him to his medical visit. And when he comes back, they're bringing him with a towel around his head, same way into the jail. Now, when he went to the doctor, probably when he was at the doctor's, everybody got paid off. He went out a back door and they had a new guy. They wrapped his head up and they're like, boom, take him back into the jail. Now they took this guy into the jail where this jail, how many thousands of prisoners it has at the moment? I don't know. But now go find that guy. Where is he? Who knows? Right. Is he another prisoner now? Or did he just walk out of the front door? Right. Was it all set up so he could get out as well?
Yeah. And didn't they feel like his body was different? Like, unless they got
That's
a
what I'm saying. That's
stunt double.
All the cops that transferred him, they're all under investigation.
Yeah,
now.
Of course. Of course. Yeah. But I mean, he's got enough power after so many years. I'm sure he's got, if it's a couple 100,000
he's
to pay everybody off.
The guy's a millionaire.
Yeah. Wow. So how did that kick off? And he's on the run. So how did that kick off all of the violence afterwards? Because remember back in January, it's all over the world news. There's hundreds of bodies, riots everywhere. So, I mean, it's mayhem. How did his escaping cause all of that?
So the gangs take advantage of him leaving.
The power vacuum, right?
So they take advantage of him leaving and the fact that this new president wants to put the military into the jails now.
Right.
So they're like, we're going all out, guns blazing, right? So they're like, let's take over these blocks we can now, and let's go murder our enemies now before it's too late.
Right.
So they went guns blazing, AK-47s, Uzis, we got dynamite sticks, we got grenades, and they're putting holes in walls to get to the other blocks.
Yeah.
It's something serious.
So AK-47 shootouts inside the jail.
Yes. There's pictures of him online with AK-47s. I mean, he's standing there with bodyguards next to him, He's got, probably $50,000 worth of gold on him.
Yeah.
He filmed a music video inside the jail.
Fito?
Look it up on YouTube.
Is he rapping now too?
No, he's not rapping. Just somebody came in to do these corridos like they do in Mexico.
Right.
So they did one for him. But, they went inside the jail. So he paid to have a film crew come in the jail and film his music video.
Dude, it is so wild. Yeah. And it's, and this is just generations of buildup from, the Colombians and then the Mexicans. It's those ports that have made these Ecuadorian gangs rich.
Those ports are massive because, I mean, think about how many containers leave there a day.
Right.